Hey guys, it is Marcus here. If you can hear me okay, please let me know by typing something in the box. We got past our YouTube glitches that were going on earlier today, and I think we're actually ready to go, ready to teach you how affiliate marketing and businesses work with YouTube. This call is going to be all done working on how to profit with YouTube as a business. So if you're serious about making money with YouTube as a business, with YouTube and affiliate marketing, making money on YouTube, anything like that, today is the day you are going to want to pay attention to, because what we're going to do is line it all up for you and give you guys the rundown of how this all works. So while we're waiting to get started, feel free to type your name and where you're listening from in the box, and we will get the show on the road. Looks like we got Pete from Long Island. All right, we got some neighbors here from Long Island. Good people. And who else we got here? We got Mac, we got My Marketing, we got Enterprise, Jim. And if you can hear me, let me know. That is one of the most important things to getting this rocking and rolling, is actually knowing that you're there, that the sound quality is good. We got Jim from good old Livermore. Back in California. He used to meet me for lunches back in the day when we were getting this thing going. Had some success with some sites too, Jim, didn't you? All right, awesome stuff. We got My Marketing from Arizona. We got PT from I Can Hear You. All right. Dom from Sydney. Good to have you here, Dom. Paul from Dallas, Patrick from Long Beach. So got quite a few people from all over the place here today, and a lot of people. If you want to make money with YouTube, if you want to learn how to do this, type in little money signs and type in video next to it or something like that. Let me know that you guys are pumped and ready to go, ready to learn how to do this stuff. And one of the things I also like to precursor is the fact that you don't have to be on camera. You can actually do this, with outsourcing. You could do it with Camtasia or something, and voiceovers. You can do all kinds of things. So it's really, really cool, and you want to focus on that. We got Robert from Elgin, Illinois, Ken from South Carolina. About 3 minutes till we get started here. Want to make sure that we get all your questions. So if you want to ask a question, type in your question about video making money. Like if you want to start a business with YouTube or start a business with any type of video marketing, type that in the box, and we're going to just kind of lay it all out there for you. I don't have anything to sell at the end of this webinar, but we're going to talk about our new forum and everything like that. And also, if you guys are interested, we do have some openings still left in our summertime coaching class. It's a full 3-month coaching class, and if you guys want in that, hit us up on live chat or check us out at simplesitesbigprofits.com/summer. That's simplesitesbigprofits.com/summer. And while we're waiting for that ticker to go down, we will go ahead and talk to you about some things that are changing here at Video Hacks, Affiliate Marketing Dude, Simple Sites, Big Profits, and everything like that. And we'll test out our audio quality and our lighting here. We should be okay without the extra light. I have it turned off and put over in the corner right now. So if the lighting's okay, just let me know. Say, yeah, lighting looks good. We have a couple of changes coming on. One very important change is if you are looking for support for any of my products, if you're looking for support for any of the products, you are going to want to go to pcmoneymaking.com. That's paulcharliemoneymaking.com. pcmoneymaking.com. That is our new support site. We have Alyssa standing by. She's doing a great job. She just got started with us about, I think, 2 weeks ago. This is her second week. And she's doing great. She's getting the hang of it. She's helping you guys out. We updated you with all your high-ticket niches, all your stuff in those support areas, so you'll be able to get everything. Lawrence, good to have you here from Los Angeles. Stanley, good to have you here from Canada. All the way up in Canada. I hope it's warm there. I don't know what their summer times are like. I know Wyoming was cold, and I know that's kind of up there. But that was cold. We used to go to Wyoming all the time. It's a small town, really, really cool. It was about, I think, 10,000 feet up, so it was always cold. but good place to be. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be mapping out the video as a business. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about YouTube as a business. Okay? A lot of people look at this, business, something like that. I think we spelled it right. Might have spelled it wrong. Forgive me. Kevin from New Hampshire. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about YouTube as a business, because a lot of people, even if you have a YouTube channel and maybe it's struggling, or maybe you have a YouTube channel that's doing good, but you're not making money, or you're not making as much money as you could, this is going to be for you. We're going to talk about that, okay? Very important. Now, I want you to realize that when it comes to like YouTube algorithms and making money with this stuff, I've been chasing algorithms since 1999 when I first started to rank my first site, 2000 when I first did rank my first site inadvertently for a cigar company. And you know, algorithms haven't really changed all that much. They've gotten a little smarter on the side of the consumer, the visitor, but as far as the algorithm, it's pretty much the same. And you got to remember that a computer is a computer is a computer, and a person is a person is a person. If you could separate those two things, you can make a business out of just about anything. So let's go ahead and turn the little thing off here, get our little logo going, and we'll go ahead and dive right into what's going on and how to do this. Now, at any time during this webinar, if you like the stuff that I have to say, what I want you to do is I want you to subscribe. Okay, very, very important. And we'll try to test out this other screen here. There we are, everything looking good. But if you like what I have to say here, and you dig this kind of stuff and you want to make it work, if I can find my little subscribe thing, that would be helpful too. Let's see where it went. There we go. All right, so for the subscribe thing, you're going to want to subscribe and click the bell. See how fancy that is? Right, that took me like a minute to make, but it's pretty fancy. So if you want to do that, we are going to talk to you about how to subscribe, everything like that. You're going to want to subscribe on YouTube because we're going to give you a lot of cool stuff. And obviously, we want to get rid of our wonderful video hacks timer there. Bear with me 1 second. There we go. All right, so here we are, and we're back to the basics of YouTube as a business. Now, funny thing about YouTube is a lot of people get a lot of traffic. Some people make a lot of money. Most people don't make nothing. That's a sad fact. Most people are getting about $1 per 1,000 views. That's less than 10 cents a click or view or something like that, okay? So you got to look at that. It might even be per 10,000 views. I'm not exactly sure. There's a few YouTubers out there that make a lot of money with a lot of viewers, and they have what's called sponsors, okay? Now, what we want to do today, sponsors, what we want to do is we want to look at this in a business mindset, because a lot of times we are taught how business works, and it's contrary to what's actually going on, right? We're taught that business works by like buying a franchise and setting it up and selling hamburgers or hot dogs or whatever, or perhaps starting your own company, or being a realtor or something like that, or starting a software company, right? And we see these things as really big brick and mortar, tangible business, right? And this is very difficult to grasp your mind around because of the fact that with the digital age, you could get paid for literally anything, right? Anything. Like 50 years ago, football players weren't paid as much as they are today, not just because of inflation, but because of the fact that no one knew how to monetize it the way they do today, right? Today, companies are smarter and they know how to monetize things. Now, if you are going to compete and get past that $1 per 1,000 views mark, as I've gotten past, we've gotten past a lot of that, right? And we want to look at that and say, okay, well, what is the value of the traffic you're bringing in, okay? Very important, value of traffic. Okay, I want you guys to write that down. Now, this is very important because a lot of people start out and they say, well, Marcus, you know, I want to get this YouTube stuff. I want to get some views. I want to make some money. I want to make this stuff work. And that's all fine. That's all good. That's all wonderful. But you need to understand where you're starting from. So by show of hands, how many of you guys right now have a YouTube channel with views? Okay, you could type in channel 10,000 views or something. Put in how many views you got. something like that, all right? We're not going to go pick on you or anything. It's all public knowledge anyway. But I want you to type that in because we want to look at this. And if you're new and you do not yet have your own YouTube channel, you have not yet started your first video, type that in as well because we want to get a good feel for what's going on and show you how this works, okay? So we want to look at this because most people out there do this backwards, okay? What they do is they try to get a lot of views, they try to get a lot of traffic, and then they try to find advertisers, okay? When we do business, we want to focus. We want to look at it, and we want to say, how do we set this up as a business from the get-go? Okay, so we got Biz Publisher with 14,000 views. Biz Publisher, if you'd like to help out in this, feel free to tell me what your channel's about. Jerry's new. Pete says he's new to all this. Joseph doesn't have a channel yet. Robert's new. Patrick's new. Okay, cool. So you guys are going to get this, and this will be a good review for you guys that have been around a while because we're going to talk about how to switch things over. Because I guarantee Biz Publisher is on this call because he wants to make more money with the 14,000 views he got. Very, very important, so we want to focus on him. Okay? So his is about woodworking. Excellent. So BizPub has 15,000 views, I think it was. 14,000, something like that. And his channel is about woodworking. Okay, now this is where a lot of people get working. Okay, this is where a lot of people get. Now, for those of you who have not yet started a channel, good. That means you get to start the right way. Okay, for those of you who have one already, good. We're going to get it going the right way. Okay, or like Lawrence who says, I tried to market a video 3 years ago with no success and no channel. Okay, we're going to help you with that as well. All right, so we got to look at all these things. Now, when you first start and you set out to do your channel, you're like, great, I want to be on the YouTube, I want to get some views, I want to help people out, and I want to make money. How many of you guys, you're like, that sounds really good? Okay, Dominic's got a channel here. He's got, what, 2,000 views? Yeah, he's got 2,000 views, and it's about Harley motorcycles, is it? Okay. We like the Indian bikes here at Affiliate Marketing Dude. Okay, so he's got one about Harleys, okay? So we got to look at this. Now, how many of you guys, you're like, that sounds good, man. I want to set up a YouTube channel, help some people out, and make some money. Okay, excellent. And you're like, wow, man, I'd like to, maybe make 6 figures, or maybe make $1,000 a month, or whatever. Or maybe you want to get rich or whatnot, okay? And we want to look at that. Now, it's very important that when you set out, you decide who you are going to talk to and if there is a demand for your videos. So first and foremost, when you sit down to create a new channel or you evaluate your channel, you want to go through and say, what is it I want to talk about and what are the other guys getting? Are people getting views in this market? First of all, you want to go to the Google AdWords tool. We'll put GAT, Google AdWords tool. Okay? We want to go to the Google AdWords tool and we want to type in our main keywords. So if I was like this guy here and I say, hey, I want to get started with woodworking, I would go to the Google AdWords tool. I type in woodworking. I'd see what comes up. You're going to see like, probably 500,000 searches a month for woodworking, maybe a couple thousand for like how to make a chair or woodworking plans or whatever. Okay, so there's going to be lots of stuff. So this guy's got a lot of traffic. Getting 15,000 views in that market is good. It's a challenge, but it's not that hard in a market like this if you do it right. And I guarantee for Biz Publisher, the next 15,000 is going to be a heck of a lot easier once you learn how to do this. So first of all, we want to go to the Google AdWords tool. Now, we want to go to the Google AdWords tool for 2 reasons. Number 1, we want to see search volume. Okay? Now, this is just kind of like a, hey, we're interested. Because you're going to notice that if you look up pizza restaurant Orlando, you're going to see that pizza restaurants in Orlando come up and they have lots of searches on the Google AdWords tool. However, on YouTube, probably not, right? People don't go to YouTube to search for pizza restaurants. They go to Google to do that or Google Maps. So first of all, we want to look at the search volume. Then second, we want to look at the YouTube, see what's going on, okay? So sometimes, like I showed in last week's webinar, right? Sometimes you'll have a keyword like, what was it? Something about SEO plugin all-in-one SEO plugin pack, which has gotten me like 20,000 views in a market that's $10 a click. Okay, we're going to get into that in a minute. So we want to go and see. So you would go and you'd be like, well, Marcus has 20,000 clicks, even though Google says there's only 390 searches a month. I'm going to go off of Marcus's thing because he's actually getting the traffic. Very important. Okay. Now we want to do search volume. We want to do YouTube, and then we want to look at the CPC, competition, and cost per click. How much does it cost per click? Pizza restaurant, okay, not going to matter. We're not going to do it on YouTube because they're not there. Woodworking, all right. Now that one might be like 60 cents a click. Pretty cool. Okay, so we got 60 cents a click. Harleys, okay, maybe Harley, maybe they're looking for like backgrounds or whatever. Again, the search intent is where the money's at. Okay, why is the person searching for this in the first place? Why are they watching videos on it? Right? Why are they interested in this? Why do they care? Why are you watching this training right now? Because you care about YouTube. Now, I can get you from wherever I want, like YouTube views or whatever, and then all I have to do is flip you into the stuff that makes money. So here's an example, right? You want to make a lot of money. You could get tons of people to watch your video about how to get more YouTube views. Pretty cool, right? Now, get more YouTube views is an inexpensive traffic. It's going to get you nothing, okay? Very little profit. But if you flip them into something that makes money, you're going to do a lot better. And we'll show you how to do that. Okay, so first of all, before we set out our shingle, before we set record on the camera, got to get a camera for effect, right? Before we set up on the camera, what we want to do is we want to look at what we're doing, okay? Who do we want to talk to? What's the search volume? Are people on YouTube doing it? Are they getting traffic? Is the traffic consistent? Is their channel all about that topic? If it is, you know you can get traffic in that market, okay? Next, what is the traffic worth? And then third or fourthly, we'll put numbers here so that I can count, right? So fourth, what we want to do is we want to look at what else are they into, okay? Really cool. So you might say, well, what about people watching video games on YouTube? Okay, there's tons of people watching people play video games on YouTube, okay? What you look at is very inexpensive traffic. Most people do not know how to monetize this traffic. So what we want to do is we want to take a look at it and say, well, are these people spending money? Well, yeah, they bought fancy computers. They probably bought gaming consoles. They probably have fast internet. They probably have cable. They buy lots of soda and fast food. Okay, I'm patronizing now, but you get the point. Right? So now we could say, well, if I get, 1 million views in the gaming market, a lot of gamers make very little money. But if I can tap into what they're into, become the source in the market, then I can make a lot of money. And it all has to do with looking at this stuff and saying, what else are they into? So for the woodworking guy, right? These people are on YouTube because they want to build something. Plain and simple. They're looking it up. They want you to build it. Done deal. Okay, so you want to look at what else can you do. All right, well, I could take them to a site with AdSense, or I could do the YouTube Partner Program and get paid on that. Very low payout. We can look at stuff like ClickBank. Okay, we can get creative like Home Depot. Okay, they have an affiliate program. They don't pay a whole lot. ClickBank, this stuff, we could look at perhaps like home improvement stuff if it ties into that. Okay, so there's lots of things we can look at here. Now we have to look at this and we have to say these are the things that we want. Now Dominic says, I just checked one of my videos from 7 years ago and it has 100,000 views. He didn't even know it. Right? Tell me what topic that's in and let's make some money with it. Right? So we look at that and we say, great. Now that we're looking at this, what we're doing is we're providing value. So what I like to say is, one, do your research. Find out the intent of the market. Find out what they want to do. Get in there. Say, okay, what are we going to do before we set up? Okay? Business usually is taught the backwards way. Right? It's like start a restaurant, hope that people come, done deal. It's like a story from my grandpa, my wife's grandpa. He started a restaurant, and his brother came in and thought, hey, we're Greek. Let's make it the restaurant Greek. and he was in an area that didn't really understand Greek food, so the restaurant tanked, right? It just tanked. Now, he was going in saying, I think this is what the market wants, without testing, without realizing. Very, very, very expensive lesson, right? He could be out of business with that kind of stuff. Luckily, Grandpa's a smart businessman and picked it back up. But the fact of the matter is you could be out really quick. This is backwards, right? What I want to do is I want to find out what people are already doing, right? If you're in a town that just like thrives on fast food, as much as I hate the idea of fast food and think it's a absolute insult to those of us who know how to cook, sometimes I indulge, right? We want to say, well, that's what the market wants. That's what they want. Don't think what you think they want. Give them what they actually want. So we got to look at this. We got to say what's going on. So first, decide who you want to talk to. If you don't know how to do this, or you don't have a market in mind, you don't know what you're going to share with the world, use the trigger word methods that I teach, okay? Very cool. Also, if you like this stuff, if you want to learn video, make sure you not only subscribe and click the bell right now, but also go to videohacks.com, sign up for your free membership, join the community. Okay, right now it's free. Later we're going to have some paid versions and everything like that, but right now it's a free forum where we're going to talk about videos. We're going to get all your questions in. We're going to talk about keywords. We're going to talk about how to make money. Okay, but what we want to do here is we want to decide who we're talking to. Also decide how we're going to get paid, right? A lot of these people who start these channels and do these things, they don't think about it in the first place. They don't think about it, right? Very, very, very important. So like the guy for exhaust pipe review, right? He's doing a review. That's an easy one to monetize. You send them over to an affiliate link. They buy the pipe that you reviewed, and end of story, done deal. Okay, really, really cool. Awesome. So again, this is how it works, right? A lot of people leave a lot of money on the table by doing this. One, by not doing this. One, decide who, decide how you're going to get paid. A lot of people in affiliate marketing, in YouTube marketing, in business marketing, they don't think of how they're going to get paid. They say, I'm going to set up a YouTube channel. I hope I get a lot of sponsors. People are going to put some advertisements and commercials, and I'm going to be rich. And they put up some videos. They get 1 million views. They're all hyped up. They tell their family, and no one calls. They don't get any money because no one gives a rip. The sponsors coming to find you is going to be very, very difficult, right? These people are difficult, and even if they are good sponsors, they're going to offer you like 50 bucks, right? We're not in this to make 50 bucks, right? We're in this to make it work. So we need to be our own sponsors. Very important. Write that down. When doing YouTube as a business, you got to treat it as a business, okay? Otherwise, you're just like providing value and hoping that you get money or whatever, okay? David, we'll wish you well at your surgery. Hopefully that goes well for you. All right, YouTube as a business, right? We got to focus on it as a business. So first, we got to decide who we're going to talk to, decide how we're going to do it. Next, what we do before we start our first video, before we get our webcam, before we do anything, before we buy fancy studios, whatever, here's what we got to do. One, we got to set up YouTube channel about the best keyword you can get. Okay, the best keyword. You're looking at it and you're like, boom, here's what we want to do. We want to look at this. We decide who we're talking to. Okay, instead of making my thing called woodworking, okay, I might call it like wood tips or woodworking plans or something related to a keyword. Good. So we set up our YouTube channel with something like woodworking plans as our username. Next, actually, you could do it first. Get domain name. Now, just a few weeks ago, or a month ago, I started getting into this. So here's how this came about, right? I was doing YouTube. I was going along fine, getting lots of customers via YouTube, thriving, making millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands per year off of YouTube. Really cool, right? And we look at that. We're like, okay, YouTube's doing really good. All of a sudden, I noticed that there's this community of YouTubers that's interested in making everything beefed up, making money, getting this going. And in my brain, I think, well, hey, check this out. That's pretty much the same thing as Simple Sites, Big Profits. Same thing I teach. Same thing that I've been doing for 17 years. I'll just flip it around and teach them the video stuff as well, and they'll get lots of really cool value out of it, right? So we look at this, and it's kind of the same thing. So what we want to do is look at that. And the moral of that story
is I was looking for a domain name. So I was thinking about it and I'm like, okay, I want to do video, but the domain names that we buy for our YouTube channel are very different than the domain names we buy for affiliate marketing. For affiliate marketing, I would get as close to the keyword as possible. I'd be like woodworkingplanspdf.com. That would be my video URL, okay? Now, for YouTube, it's a little bit different. The reason I got videohacks.com isn't because I wanted to pay $2,000 for a domain someone else owned. It's because it's easy to remember, right? You want to look at it. When I say something on video, if I say, like, this is purposely why I do it, right? If I was to get something like Marcus's site tips, okay? First of all, people are going to get confused with my name because it has an S on the end, and if I use S as in Marcus's, they're going to get totally confused. Second, putting two S's together is going to confuse them. They're not going to type it in right. So we got to look at that, and we have to say, well, you know, maybe we want to get something more focused, easier to remember. That's why I got videohacks.com. Now, because of that, it's easy to remember. You're going to go back to it. I can mention it in my videos. Boom, done deal. A lot of people do this wrong, and they're like, go to whatever.com /this/that. Have you ever wondered why my YouTube is packed with so many different domain names? Well, think about it, right? I have this arsenal of domain names based on expensive markets. So boom, I talk about pay-per-click marketing. I say, hey, if you like pay-per-click marketing, go over to my site. I think it's called like pay-per-click tips or something like that, right? We'd have to look it up. I have so many I don't even remember. But pay-per-click marketing or managed pay-per-click is like a $30 AdSense click. All I got to do is send you there, provide some value. You click on AdSense, I make money. Now, I can also have offers. I can also have affiliate offers, affiliate links, everything like that. So your domains with YouTube is very important. Now, a lot of people are going to say, Marcus, but isn't a domain like $9 each? I mean, come on, man. How many do I need? As many as it takes. Do you want to look at this as a business, or do you want to dick around and make it a hobby? If you want to make it a business, you got to be in it to win it. You got to do what you need to do to get the people where you need to send them. It's very, 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 very important. Robert says, what is a channel? A channel is your YouTube presence, right? It's like your little hub of the world. And I want you to realize that YouTube is a social network. People comment, people post, people do videos, people talk to each other. Very important. So you want to get the domain name or domain names, right? Spend some money, get it done. Don't mess around. Guys, I have made like as much as the domain cost on one click before. So don't mess around. Do it the right way. Get domains that are easy. Get them that are easy to say and focus. So what you want to do first and foremost, get your main domain name. Okay. So here I am, videohacks.com. Excellent. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Now what I do is I look at this and I'm like, okay, so for videohacks.com, I can offer lots of things. I can offer SEO tips, training programs. I could offer site design. I could offer hosting, web hosting, right? Right now I'm telling everyone. How many of you guys are like, holy crap, I need to get some domains, right? How many of you guys want to get domains right now? Okay, a lot of you guys. What I would do is I would send you to something like gohubsite.com, right? I'd send you there, you get hosting, it's through my affiliate link, I get paid. Very cool, right? So we look at that, and that's exactly how this works. We go there, we do it, we set up shop the right way. So what we want to do is we want to get our domain names. Now don't get them yet, because I'll have a free video on how to set up your domains and everything like that. Okay, so we look at that. We're like, cool. So like the woodworking guy, okay? What I would do if I was him is I would get a bunch of domains, like maybe start with 5. Okay, is anyone mad that I suggest you spend $50 on domains, or if you go to, you know, another place, you could get them for $3.99, right? So we look at that, or Robert says, you know, Namecheap's got a sale on domains or whatever, but wait to get them. We'll show you how to get them the right way, so you don't have to mess around and you get them right, okay? And there's little tips, right? That's why you buy my products. Why should someone buy Marcus's product? Can't you learn everything online? Yeah, you can. It'll probably take you 20 years. You'll probably get confused, and by the time you learn it, it'll be obsolete. All right? But If you come with me, we're going to teach you what I did over 17 years. We're going to teach you the little tips, tricks, nuances, and everything to make this work. So everyone that likes this stuff, before you get domains, go into videohacks.com, create your free account, log into the forum, and then once you're logged in the forum, it's videohacks.com/forum. Videohacks.com/forum. Once you're in there, post your questions about domains, and I'll answer with some of these tips, and we'll get you guys started. Go in there, put a bunch of different questions, put a bunch of different things, and focus on getting this done the right way. So if I was the woodworking guy, I would look at my Google AdWords tool. I'd say, what kind of things do I want? I'd look at my profit centers. I'd say, what do I got? Okay, I got a ClickBank book on chairs. I got a ClickBank book on wood plans. I got a affiliate offer on this. I got some AdSense that's expensive for this. What I'd do is I'd get a domain for each one. I'd be like chairplans.com or chairplansdownload.com or whatever. It's got to be easy. It's got to be concise. It's got to be something you can say on video that's not going to get messed up. How many of you guys could mess up videohacks.com? Very hard to mess up. Okay, if I do something like, anything else, it's going to be difficult. If I did like a keyword like marcus'svideosite.com, you're not going to remember it. But video hacks is easy to remember. Okay, so you get one that's easy to remember. That's your main name. Okay, if you want to get fancy about it, you can go register an LLC. You can make a little company around it. You can get bank accounts, business cards, whatever. All about that domain. Okay, that's your main one. It should match your channel name, right? So for me, I have Affiliate Marketing Dude. I got affiliatemarketingdude.com. I got Video Hacks. I got Video Hacks. I got Talk Sober as a YouTube channel. I got talksober.com. Easy, 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 congruent, ready to go. Why is this important? Because you, my friend, are building a following. Every time someone watches your video, every time someone subscribes, you are planting a seed of influence. They're saying, I like you, right? They're going over to my buddy there who's got the Harley videos. And they're like, I like you, man. You showed me all about them pipes. Pretty cool. Know about Harley pipes now. All right? They subscribe. They follow. They say, I want more. They want to hear from you. Very important. So what you're doing is you are making yourself valuable in the marketplace. This is why you don't want to waste it on sponsors that don't pay enough or ads that are automatically generated. You want to build this yourself so you can make a lot of money. If you make a video like he has where it talks about SEO, right? SEO is an expensive click. It's going to make a lot of money. Talk about hosting. We make $4,000 a month from a simple little hosting video. Very simple, okay? We could do a lot better. There's other people who do way better that are making like 90 grand a month off it. We'll get there, all right? I haven't been focused that much on it, but we'll get there, all right? So we look at that and we say, how do we get there? We get it by making it very simple. Now, I want to take a break. I want to pause real quick and ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, how many of you guys are getting this? Okay, 10 being, yes, you get it. 1 being, dude, what are you talking about? So let me know where you're at, and we'll continue on. All right, good. So it looks like a lot of you guys are at 10. And make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like this content, okay? All right, cool. Awesome stuff. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this, okay? We got to set up our domain. We got to do it the right way. All right, we do it the right way. We say, good, we're going to make it something easy. We're going to make it something simple, something people can go to. All right, that's our hub. Don't let it expire. That's your most important one. I've let domains expired. It hurts if they are used on your videos. So make sure you keep on track, on top of these things, okay? Very important. Now, we want to look at this. We say, good, first we get our niche. Second, we get our domain. We set up our YouTube channel. You can do it the other way around. If you want to check the YouTube channel first, make sure your domain name matches, you can do that. Now, once you hit, I think it's like 1,000 views or 100 subscribers or something, YouTube will let you get your own channel URL. So like right now, you could go to youtube.com/affiliate marketing MC, or you can go to youtube.com/talk sober. Right? Those are very, very easy to use, and they're very important. So first, get a domain name or domain names. Second, set up a YouTube channel. Okay? Very important. A lot of people get this wrong. A lot of people mess it up. When you make a video and you got a URL on it, which is a domain name, right? You say your YouTube, you say your URL. Okay, that's out there forever, right? You did all the work to make that video. If you blow it on the domain, you're just going to be like peeing in the wind, wasting your traffic because it's not worth it, right? You're not going to get the traffic that you work so hard to get. So get our domain name, focus on it. Now, what do we do on our domain name? Well, there's several things you could do. First of all, you got to look at your niche. You got to say, what's the nature? Woodworking, dude? I'd love to have me a subscriber list of a bunch of woodworkers, right? That would be cool. Like if I could send them to my site, okay? So let's say our site's here. Okay, I send them to my site and I say, hey, check it out. You like these wood things, whatever. Put your name and email in the box and I'm going to send you some more videos. Boom. What that does is it lets you create more content, send it out, and get views instantly. I can get 1,000 views or more on a YouTube video within a few hours just by sending it out to my list. Okay, YouTube likes it because I'm driving people to the site. Google likes it. Everyone likes it. My subscribers like it. And it creates interaction. The more you are in front of your people, the more money you're going to make. Very important. So like these guys, okay? Like they're looking around on Pinterest. They're looking around on YouTube. They're watching videos about woodworking, okay? So we could build a subscriber list. Okay, great. Now, the subscriber list right now is like future money. Okay, you haven't made money on it yet. You just got them there. You built your list. Same with YouTube. Subscribers aren't worth much unless you do something with them. So what we have to do is we have to convert them to money. First, what I like to do is I like to kind of pat myself on the back a little bit. I say, hey, by the way, if you guys like these videos, I really enjoy creating for you. If you like them, go get this product. Okay, so you could say, go get a ClickBank product, or go get a product maybe you have, or something like that. Okay, what's going to happen is they want a way to say thank you. Right? That's why YouTube started the whole super chat thing. So you can tip people and say thank you. I like your content. I love it. That's why Patreon works, right? Patreon is another one of these things. Patreon, where you get donations. Right? It's like those televangelists on TV that are like, hey, donate to keep this free. Apparently God is broke and he needs a lot of money. But at any rate, right, Patreon's the same kind of thing. It's like, if you like this, donate. Okay, these are low profit getting things. Very low profit. We want to make deliberate profit. We want to make our visitors happy, and we want to make it to where they come back and buy more. So we could go through and say, hey, thanks for subscribing. You're on my list now. I'm going to send you all my latest videos and cool stuff about woodworking. By the way, why don't you check this out? You could even say, check out this new saw, right? You could geo-target, or not geo-target, but you could target it based on their keyword and say, hey, you know what? This dude came here about building plywood. So here's the best saw for plywood. Boom, you get them to go to Home Depot. All right, your commission's like 3%, but it's a $1,000 saw, so you get 30 bucks. Cool, right? Better than getting 30 bucks for 10,000 views or 100,000 views or something crazy like that. Does the money part make sense to everyone? Okay, so Dominic says, would I get a domain for his Harley pipes called harleypipereview.com? No, that's a little bit long, and the E-R-E kind of messes with it. Like, it's hard to look at. If people can spell it wrong, they will spell it wrong. All right, we had a joke years ago where one of the top searched for things on the internet was free prawn. Right? They were looking up free prawn. Obviously, you could use your imagination and think about what they're searching for. If people can search it wrong, they will. You guys have seen how I spell. It's atrocious. That's how a lot of your visitors are as well. So make sure that you get something that's easy. For that example, one, don't use a trademarked word. I don't want Harley to get pissed off at me because I've seen the people who ride their bikes. Don't want to get them mad, right? So we look at it and we're like, okay, instead of using a trademark, what if we did like motorcyclepipes.com or bikepipes.com or something like that, right? Or review my pipe or rank my pipe or something like that, right? You can even add funniness to it. if you want. But again, make it easy, make it simple. Now, I would also probably get some other subcategory domains as well. But you could look at this and you can make it work really, really cool. I knew a guy years ago when I used to be a street preacher, and he sold all kinds of motorcycle parts online. His garage was full, had another person who did Indian bike parts, and he did drop shipping, made tons of money just drop shipping this stuff. That's another avenue. So like Dominic, if you wanted to do this, set up a drop shipping thing, and I mean, instead of like 8% commission on a pipe, you're now going to get like 60%. All you do is take the money, send it to the company, they ship the thing to the guy, done deal. Now, drop shipping, I usually don't recommend, but in this case, it would work. Like in the case of the gas-powered scooters, right? Let's say you're going for that. You're like, we're going to review gas-powered scooters. We're going to do a YouTube channel about it. We're going to review it. We're going to talk about safety. We're going to talk about everything. Okay, you could drop ship a scooter. They cost like anywhere from $300 to $600. Okay, you PayPal. This is how I did it, right? This is how I did it when I did scooters. We sold 16 grand in scooters in 1 month with one keyword with free traffic. It was the word gas-powered scooters for cheap. What I did was I had the guy. He was in Vegas. He was a total dude, right? He was like, dude, bro, yeah, we got these scooters. And I would PayPal him $200 or 180. He'd ship the thing over. I would collect first. First, I would collect from the customer the $600, send him $200 or $300. Boom, the thing gets shipped. Done deal, right? I pocket the rest. Made a fortune doing that a little bit. Well, a small fortune, but nevertheless, it was cool for a 20-year-old kid who just had his kids and needed an extra boost in income, right? So it works really good, and you can do all kinds of things. The key is to be the best at providing value to the customer. I know a lot of people talk about YouTube and providing value. It's one of those things a lot of people talk about, but no one really knows what it is, right? They're like, what the hell is value? Is it making pipe videos? Is it, making a video about this? Is it cat videos? Is it concert videos? What is value? Value is in the eye of the beholder, the eye of the searcher. So you got to look at the intent. Again, your value is going to be based on the intent of why they're watching this in the first place. Okay? So that's what we want to look at when we set all this stuff up. So first of all, you got to get your domain name, set up your YouTube channel. Okay? Now, when you go to create your videos, you are deliberately going to create videos based on search keywords. Okay? It's just like the old days. It's like 2003, and you can rank for words, and it's not that hard to do. You just got to rank for the right word. Am I going to go for woodworking plans? Probably not. Can I go for how to make a birdhouse in wood shop or whatever? Yeah, I could go for that. Okay, Johnny says, if a scooter was returned, did it come back to you or the drop shipper? It depends on which drop shipper I was using. One time I got scooters back like 3 years later. This guy ordered 3. I think he did a refund on them and whatever. But later we got 3 scooters, so we just rode them around. They were kind of fun. You know, it was cool. Kind of a death trap, but hey, you know, it was fun. All right, so that's how that works with dropshipping. But you can do this in all kinds of ways. And the key is to build your list and to build your following, because you want to be able to be the go-to resource on this stuff. You want to be the one to go to, the one to get the person, to get them to do the other stuff, right? You are creating influence. You are creating value in your base of users. So when you do this and you do it the right way, it's going to work for you. You're going to build value in your domain. You're going to build value in your videos. You're going to build value in your traffic. You're going to build value in your subscriber base. And that's really what this is all about. People want to watch your videos. They want to like your stuff. They want you to do a good job. There's about 9 people on YouTube, and they're complete asses, and they comment bad things about everything. Like, I got a guy who thumbs downs videos like the minute I put them up, just because he's in whatever, right? Must have pissed him off in a former life or something like that. But don't let those 9 guys get to you. Focus on the good guys. It's like Gary Halbert used to say, you got to sell the foxes, you got to weed the dogs. Anywhere in life, there's going to be people who don't like what you're doing just because they don't like what they're doing, right? That's the bottom line. If they're not happy with their life, they're going to tell you why yours sucks, okay? Don't let that affect you. It's going to be everywhere. You're going to have family members who say, starting a YouTube business is stupid. I've seen people on YouTube, and they're all a bunch of idiots. And it's like, no, there's actually really good people, but thank you for sharing. I really value your comment. Not? Okay. Can you please answer the second part of Dominic's question, if I can see it here? So I'd get a domain like Harley Pipe Review and permanently forward it to my YouTube channel. No. If you want to forward people to your YouTube channel, which you usually don't, okay, this is a very important thing, and I thank you for bringing that up. This is very important. I think I need some water. We'll use one of these here. Very important to look at. What we want to do here, hopefully this will work. What we want to do here is take a look at it and focus. So, do we want to get a domain and do we want to forward it to our YouTube? No. The reason we do not want to do this is because YouTube is what? Who knows what YouTube is for me? What is YouTube, first and foremost? Okay, is it a way to make money? Is it a business? Is it an affiliate program? Is it a search engine? What is it for me, right? Why do I use YouTube? Why do I care? Why would I even bother? Okay, I want someone to answer that because I think it'll give some good insight into where you guys are at and how I can help you. Okay, it's a search engine, but more importantly, what is it for me? Or what is it for me? What's the value for me as a business owner? Try to dry this off a little quicker. Okay, good. So, a lot of people said a vehicle for traffic. Exactly. It's a traffic source. This is why people get so confused, because of the fact that they get all mustered up when it comes to social media. People think that social media is like some weird, crazy thing. It's really not. I mean, it's kind of mentally ill, if you ask me. But you look at it and you're like, okay, well, what is it for a business? It's a traffic source. It's a way to get attention. If I know that all of my subscribers, all the people that I want to use to make money with, all the people that I can sell stuff to, go to like Comic-Con or VidCon or one of those other conferences or whatever, then I'm going to go to the conference and I'm going to wear a hat and I'm going to get a booth and I'm going to market my stuff, right? That's the same kind of thing. You know that your people are hanging on YouTube if you did this. If you didn't do this stuff, then you're not going to know. But you got to do this stuff and find out, are they hanging out on YouTube? If the answer is yes, boom, it's a killer traffic source. Why? Because the intent of someone on YouTube is different than the intent on someone somewhere else, right? This is why I love Google traffic so much, because people search for something, which means they're actively looking. All right, if you're on Facebook, it's a little different. You're out there looking for what little Mary's doing and talking about Trump and talking about Bernie and talking about Hillary. I don't know why we're still talking about this stuff, but apparently people didn't get it the first time. Personally, I like Bernie, my own personal thing. Right, but at any rate, we look at it and it's like, okay, people get all weird and they look at it, so they're on there to do that stuff. People on YouTube are there to look at videos about a certain thing. Like Brett says, YouTube has built-in free traffic. Yes, right? So there you go. Stanley says maybe for organic leads. Well, if you want to get leads, you got to take that traffic source, okay? So the traffic source is here. The video is kind of like your page on the site. So you have like your page on the social media site. There it is. Now they're on that page, and that's good and that's wonderful. But in order to make money, unless you're doing one of these things, you need to get them to get off of that site onto something else. Okay, so we got to get them to go somewhere else, like the webinar I did a couple of days ago, right? We got them off of the webinar, we got them to go here, and I made, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars within like minutes. Really cool. Why? Because I got you off of there. If you were still on the YouTube or you're still watching this stuff, I wouldn't be making anything. YouTube would be, and that's great. YouTube's got enough. I'm going to get my piece, right? That's why you send them to your site. Now, on your site, you got to build your leads, and that's how you do that with the thing. Now, we're going to teach you how to do this. We're going to show you how it works. For those of you that are wondering, this does work with my high-ticket niches program. So if you're looking at it, it's going to work. And like Johnny says, it positions you as an expert. Exactly. By nature, by you watching this, you're saying that I'm some kind of teacher, and you're saying you're some kind of student. It's just by nature. I don't have to say it. The fact that you're here says it, right? The fact that you like this, the fact that it makes sense to you means that you like it. I know what I'm talking about. It builds the value there. Okay, so very important that we treat this like a business. You can't be messing around. You can't be doing it the wrong way, because what we want to do is we want to monetize every visitor, because you're working hard to get that traffic. right? You're working really hard, and I guarantee you there's a lot of people in my niche market that are getting pennies on the dollar compared to what I'm getting because we're doing it the right way. All right, so let's take a break right now. Let's see if there's any questions about this stuff, and then I want to show you our new forum where you can go in and start asking questions and everything, and go from there. So let's see if we can bring that up here. All right, so we'll take a minute for some questions. And I think, yeah, you got to subscribe since I left that thing on, right? So we're going to take a few questions, see what else is going on in your mind. And what I want to do is I want to get you guys over to, right now you can go over to videohacks.com, okay? And it's going to have like a little sign-up page, really easy. What it's going to do is it's going to make your username and everything. You can see it's free. We're not selling it right now. Later we might have paid subscriptions. But right now, what I want you to do is create your username and everything, because on videohacks.com/forum, right, we have this set up where you could go in and you could start asking all kinds of questions. So whatever questions you have, feel free to like flood the forum with it, because we're going to create some value for you. So like Biz Publisher, you can put that in there. But he says, is it possible to be too aggressive in sending YouTube visitors to a link? My last video was banned. I'm not sure why. Well, it depends on what the nature was. You know, there's a lot of reasons things can happen. Usually a video will get banned or flagged because of copyright issues or because of something they perceive as being done illegal or whatever. But as far as sending people to your site, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, you do want to do it in a cool way. Otherwise, your visitors are going to see right through it, and they're going to be like, this guy's an idiot. I don't want to go to his site. So you want to look at that objectively. Okay? Paul says, how can you access the YouTube subscribe list? Well, you could go into YouTube, click on subscribers, and you can see them. You could view their channel, but you can't really like download an email list if that's what you're looking at. If you want to build a list, you got to get them to your site and get them to opt in. Okay, what kind of camera equipment do we need? Can we use smartphones? Yeah, you can use anything. It's 90% lighting, 10% equipment. It's all lighting. You can get good videos. Like right now, we're doing full HD quality, and these webcams, the one I'm on here on my desk is a $90 or $82 webcam, something like that. And it's the exact same one that I have set up here, which is for the other stuff you guys can see here. This is what it looks like if I could bring it in the camera. Right, it's just a little guy there, and that is actually the webcam that we're using, right? So pretty cool. So that's how it works. Yeah, cheap stuff. Should my YouTube channel name be the same as my domain? Yes. What is the microphone you use? Okay, good. Now these also, if you ask them on here and you appreciate my answer, go ask them on the forum for the benefit of everyone else as well. But this microphone is a wireless microphone. I only use this W wireless microphone for live stream. For the others, I use other stuff. So if you guys want to ask, you would actually go, after you create your Video Hacks account, you would go to cameras and gadgets, and you could just post a new topic here. And you know, you just log in, post your topic, and I'll answer, and I'll give you guys links to it as well. Can you make money using a slideshow on YouTube? Yes, people have made lots of money with slideshows on YouTube. Okay. All right, so any other questions here? You should have put your affiliate link for us to buy things. Yes, that's why you're going to go here and you're going to create this. And that's why I specifically left the names of the products out. Right? Because I want you to go and buy them through my affiliate link. All right, cool. And also, as a video person, if you like this forum, you can post your affiliate links in there, right? If you see something that's cool and you use it, like Kevin likes his blue microphone, right? He'd go in here and he'd be like, hey, I love my blue microphone. Here's how it works. Check it out. Maybe do a little demo video. You could put a video on here and boom, done, right? You can use it to make money as well. So pretty cool. And that's the idea, is all to help each other out. All right, so any other questions about YouTube as a business? We're going to get more into affiliate offers and everything like that on next week's call. But I just wanted to make sure you got a rundown of how it works. What I'll do later today is I'll go in here, and under Getting Started, I'm going to post a breakdown of how to get your videos, how to set up your site, and everything like that. Okay, Dominic says, if you don't want to be on video, what do you suggest for making videos? Camtasia, whiteboard, Fiverr, narrating. I'm a big fan of Camtasia. That's what I use to edit my live videos as well. Whiteboard works good. Fiverr works good. You could do screen cam videos. Anything, really. You can even do slideshows. Or we actually have a script which I made that does the moving videos. Let me see if I can find one. A lot of people like these. I get a lot of good response from these type videos. Let's see. And this, by the way, is a brand new YouTube channel I just started a few months ago. We got almost 30,000 views, 400 subscribers in a very competitive market. But I wanted to show you this video here. See if I can find it. And it's basically just like a movable images, which is really cool for like teaching and things. So here you can see this one, and I'll see, yeah, so it's basically a voiceover, which you could outsource the voiceover. This is not an app, it's something that I actually created, and what it does is it allows me to move these little images.
What would happen if instead of just throwing
pretty cool. This one's in low resolution, but you can see like what happens is I'm able to move these guys with my mouse and kind of talk and show them how it works, which is really cool. Okay, if you guys sign up for a free Video Hacks account today, I'll give you guys that script. Okay, so really cool. It's a little pain in the butt to work, but it's kind of cool once you get the hang of it. And you could use whatever images, you could put whatever title. It's pretty cool.
Ding ding ding, that means food. And
I think we're getting a video feedback, so
with the salivating and the hyperness and
there we go. Okay. So if you have an iPod, it's easy with a $5 app. Yep, you can do that as well. So there's lots of things. And if you guys have tips about it, go in there and post it in the forum. It's going to get really popular, and you can put your affiliate links and get them looked at. All right, so any questions on YouTube as a business? All right, any questions on this stuff? Any questions on the forum? Also, again, I want to remind you, we do have a few spots left in our coaching program, which is our summer-long coaching program. We're going to take you through everything. We're going to give you sites. It does work with YouTube, works with everything, and we're going to help you with it. We're going to work with you all summer. That is $2,997, which is a steal because you're going to get sites, you're going to get everything. If you're interested in that, if you want to work with me all summer and get something up and running that can actually work for you, I would highly recommend that. You can get us on live chat and sign up. We have a couple of spots left. It's going pretty quick, but there are a few left. So if you do want one, you can get in there and go for that. So it's simplesitesbigprofits.com/summer. simplesitesbigprofits.com/summer. That is starting next week. We'll be sending out all the details for those of you that signed up as well. So you'll get all those details. So go there, sign up if you like that. We'll teach you YouTube. We're going to teach you everything. It's basically like an internet marketing course, right? You're going to go through, you're going to get everything. It's like a detailed thing, right? And you're going to learn it all. You'll get skill sets and everything like that. But very highly recommended if you're serious about this business. And if you're going to be using it for YouTube, tell us. We'll help you find your niche. We'll help you get your domain. We'll get everything for you, get you ready to go. So with that said, I want everyone right now, if you enjoyed this video, to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then go over to videohacks.com, create your free account, and post your first post. Today, we're going to be giving away a $100 prize to some random person who posts something really cool on the forum. So if you want to go in there and win $100, go in there, put some cool stuff. I'm going to choose someone based on a really cool question or answer or whatever, and we'll get that for you. So cool stuff. We'll give you guys $100. You could use it towards a product. You could use it towards like a gift card or whatever you want. It's yours. You get it. Only one winner. Get in there, do your stuff, and we'll probably start doing that every week where you guys can get it. All right, how to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Excellent. What you want to do to subscribe is you want to find the subscribe thing. Where is it? All right, well, I'll just show you on the YouTube here, right? So go there and sign up. But on YouTube, if you want to subscribe, you just go like this, find someone you like. All right, let's say we like Ted, okay? If you want to subscribe, you just go to the subscribe button, okay? And then you click the little bell when you're done subscribing. That way you get all the updates. You'll be notified when I come out with a live one, everything like that, okay? All right, cool. So if you want to do the summer course, get us on live chat. If you want to learn to profit with YouTube, again, go there, get an account, make it work, right? Cool stuff. So get signed up, get in there. Will there be a replay? Yes, there will be a replay. You could just refresh the page that you are on now, and it'll replay as soon as we're done. So get in there, use that. Later, we're going to have a coaching course with all my programs and everything for the Video Hacks people. It'll probably be like $37 a month, so it'll be cheap, and you'll get plugins, live stuff. You'll get the tools that I use. Like right now, if you're watching this live, you're probably watching it on a page like this, and we're going to show you how to make those pages. We're going to give you a plugin that actually does that. So it's going to be really cool. You just got to get in there. You got to do it. And yeah, cool stuff. So go sign up for an account now. If you're interested in one of our courses, you could go to simplesitesbonus.com, or you could get us on live chat and ask about our summertime coaching. Get in there and make money. So thank you for watching. This is the basics of how to do a YouTube business. Go to the forum, videohacks.com, create your account, post some stuff, maybe win some prizes, cool stuff like that. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Yes, sign up for the summer coaching because it's good and fun. And as soon as I find the button, there it is. See you later.